Hey. 3-1. All right, Steve. Okay. Up in the box. Up in the box more. What? He called time already. The ump called time. It's time to shoot. I'm telling the umpire so that they didn't put the ball in play, bro. Somebody gonna get hurt.
Oh, I didn't hear him. He didn't say it.
All right, here we go. Going. Yeah! Go, go! Good job.
Let's go!
Come on.
Steve.
Ready.
Come on, Sean.
Bill, give him a little bit. Bill, back up a little bit.
Yeah.
This way.
What matter?
2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, I'm old. Ask her.
Yeah, coach. Yeah!
Woo! It's a good throw, good. Make him hit.
Good, Steve.
Check. Audio check 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back here. Sorry about that. We had technology issues there, but we're all up and running now. So we're back on the video. You got to listen to me for the rest of the game now. Braxton Jackson in the mind for Hill with TJ Mihailoff stepping in the plate for Greenfield. Score is 4-1 in the bottom of the second here. It's Braxton Jackson's first. He's taken for a ball by Mihailov. Into his one. Strike, just hit that. Looks like some off there by Braxton Jackson. Swing and miss from Mihailov. Count goes to 1-2. First, TJ is the first baseman for Greenfield. That ball's fouled off. Netting. We've now lost 2. That ball's in the dirt. No runners on base, so it won't cause a havoc. But no. That ball is swung on and missed. Braxton Jackson picked out there. Now for Greenfield is Lynch. Fielder, but last inning he played second base. Swing and a miss. Count. In the first game for Greenfield, had a number of great plays in left. Once again, fouled back. 0-2. That is another swing and a miss for Braxton Jackson. Throws down the first. He registers his second strike of the inning. Let's see if he can strike with this here. With Tommy, the fourth Greenfield's catcher. A very good catcher of that behind the dish.
I was gonna say last game. Match does have two C flaps on this double C flaps. You don't see much. As you can see, he's got one on his right ear and one on his left ear. To make a comment in the first game that he had both of them, but he was hitting right-handed against the righty. Hit that double right-handed against the righty, and now he's batting left-handed against the righty.
I was going to mention that the first game. There. Those two flaps. So it looks like for this game, he's going to take all. That ball's outside. Excuse me, that ball is taken for a strike. That ball was ripped to the second baseman, Saunders. He throws on to Roosevelt. A 1-2-3 inning for Braxton Jackson. Now we go to the third with Squirrel Hill 4-1.
Yeah. But then he was hitting against the righty, and I was like, okay. Empty's on the bottom.
Always on.
Welcome back, Greenfield. No, Sean White moved over to second base. That is taken for ball one on Sebastian Saunders. The ball is hit up to Ramsey, and he makes the catch. 1 out. Great reaction time there by Ramsey to get over to that ball, make an easy out.
Fuck out to Ramsey.
Some other defensive field. Ryan Murray moved in from center field, and he's now playing shortstop. Jack moved over to center field. In the dish now. Takes ball one. Early in this game, base clearing double, drove in 3 runs. In the first game, he had Little League home run there, so Zapata's had a very good day here at the dish. C swings and miss for strike one. 2-1 count now. Ramsey looking to make it a quick inning so those bats can get up. Try up. In the meantime, we got a 3-1 count here on Zapata. That ball's taken in for strike 2. Now, Zapata does have the discipline to lay off. He drew a couple walks in that first game. And as I said, he swings and miss. Strike 3. 2 out here now for Greenfield. Ramsey picks up his first strikeout of the game. Better now for Squirrel Hill is White, the shortstop. He's played shortstop all day. Game he ripped a triple into right field. See Pete. Strike 2. A quick work here. White. That ball's taken outside. Good pitch to lay off there for White. Close to the strike zone. Could easily swung and miss at that for strike 3. Instead, he's got a 1-2 count. Ball's taken low. Evens the count out at 2-2. 2-2 count. 2 outs here in the top of the third. That is swung and miss. Strike 3. Good pitching inning by Rams there. He retired all 3. He caught first out and struck out the last 2. 2-3. Greenfield can get those bats rolling now. White. That was White. Maybe the like last minute switch.
Maybe. Yeah. Like, but you're right. You were right, but I was like.
Sorry. Tell him you got that. Yeah. Yep. That's missing playing. He's on the lineup. I made a note. Yeah. I made a note. Saunders has socks. He got the high socks, yeah.
Third.
Yeah. Pitch and change here for Squirrel Hill as Sebastian Saunders. He was playing second base recently. Steve Patel. Jackson went for. Stepping in for Greenfield is Chase Tolliver. He takes ball one, low in the dirt. We haven't seen Saunders all day, so be interesting to see what kind of arsenal he had. That ball was ripped. Shortstop. White comes up with it. And he is out at first base. What a great play by White. A good play by Rosalot there at first base. Get in time, get Tolliver out. Stepping up now is Danny Pegner. He did some action at third base this game. He swings and misses. Strike one. On to his delivery. That ball was ripped in the field, and Lohman can get to it. And that goes to the fence for an automatic double. So we have a runner in scoring position for Greenfield here. Down by 3 runs, 1 out. Let's see what they can do. It's Declan Ruffalo. He also has played third base this game, so 2 third basemen back-to-back in the order. He primarily plays base for this Greenfield team from what I've seen through 2 games. Third baseman Braxton Jackson holds off Pegner, but he still goes to third base, but the Ruffalo is out at first base. We have 2 outs and a runner on third. Thing just got a little tougher. Coming up now is Danny's brother, Billy Pegnar. He can drive in his brother here with 2 outs. Trying to close down on this Squirrel Hill lead. That ball is inside. Almost. It did not hit him. From this angle, thought it might have hooked him there, but we'll continue play. That ball's hit into left field, but oh, man, Billy really drove that thing, but just curled it a little bit foul. That extra base is written all over it.
Hey, can we get some more balls?
I need like some color commentary. I don't want to talk this for
I'll chime in.
No, you're good. You're good.
Come on, Bill.
Looks like we're waiting on to come back into play. We have finally retrieved the ball, so play on. Seems like after 3 games, we are starting to run out of balls here. So, as Billy that sneaks in for a base hit, drives in his brother. It's now a 4th game. Billy's really trying to find that hole in left field as he hit a foul ball over there. Finally found it in fair territory. Picks up a single now. Now we'll go to the top of the order here. It's Ryan Murray. He started in. Oh, hold up. We have a pickoff attempt, but Billy's backing in time. Ryan gets a fist bump from the umpire. He's ready for this at bat. He's locked in. Waiting for delivery from Saunders. That is a foul ball. Went foul territory, but it hit the net, so it's foul ball out of play. That ball's inside. Billy was daring them to try and pick him off there, but action in the end. Counts even at 1 now. 2 outs. Billy move. This is popped up. Baseman Roseloff, and that will end the inning. However, Greenfield scratch across a run, and it is now 4-2 as we go to the top of the 4th inning.
Okay, fuck.
No, there's one kind of sticker on it. Really straight up, just evil. Future.
Before I went off there, I mentioned the score was 4-2. It was actually 5-2, Squirrel Hill, so I apologize for that. No, Ramsey's still on the mound for Greenfield. And we have Andrew Lohman into the plate for Squirrel Hill. Takes ball 1. Quick delivery from Ramsey, outside for ball 2. A lot of quick pitches today. Another quick pitch in for ball 3. I don't know if the players know that there's not a pitch count. Out of here. A lot of quick pitches, and that's ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Lohman. Squirrel Hill already got a runner on base. Set up for a big inning here as we get to Terrence Sparrow up to the plate. See swings and miss at strike 1. Little confusion here in the booth. We must have retrieved a wrong lineup from the coach. The last minute judgment or adjustment. Initially, Sparrow batting in the 7th spot, but he is actually 9th here. That's a dribbler, and that's a foul ball in front of the plate. I was about to set up for a big inning at the top of the lineup to go up, but we'll have to go through Sparrow first, see what he can do. So he takes another strike, sends a foul. It's battling up there. That ball's up, and it's behind the plate. Lohman's on the move, and he will get in without a throw. Wild pitch there from Ramsey. Allows Lohman to move up. Runner in scoring position for Squirrel Hill with no outs. Already by 3 runs. Barrow drives another one foul. Can't seem to find that contact, but he's staying alive. That's all you can ask for. This drive that count up. Ramsey just had a 1-2-3 inning. We know what he's capable of, so it's good for this Squirrel Hill team to make him work a little bit. That hits the bat, but it's thrown behind him. They're going to call that a foul ball. It's thrown behind him, but it just barely hit the bat. so it's marked a foul ball. That ball's outside in the dirt. We're all even up now after a couple foul balls. Sparrows finally got it evened up. That's we're up to Ramsey. He threw on the first to Mihailov. Loman's going to third, and he will get in safely. So although it resulted in an out, Sparrow will still manage to advance the runner up 90 feet. This isn't actually 90 feet, but that's what I know of. So it can happen now. A wild pitch, and this could be a 4-run game. They're up to the top of the order here now with Steve Patel. Seen some action infield, playing both third and second today for Squirrel Hill. That is the swung and a miss inside pitch. A 1 count. Ramsey trying to get out of this inning without giving up a run. 1 out though. That ball is ripped to the second baseman. He can't come up with it. And Patel is going to make it in safe and drive a run. It is now 6-2 Squirrel Hill. Great hustle there by Patel. That ball was ripped, so Sean White couldn't really get a clean look at it. He got to it, but couldn't beat it at the time. Now is Knox. Martsolf. This is the short double play, and he can't field it. Everybody is going to be safe. Still just 1 out. Runners on first and second for Squirrel Hill. They're getting to the heart of their order here now, so could see a lot of runs in here for Squirrel Hill. So we have a little pitcher's mound visit from the infield now, not from one of the coaches. Just trying to hype up their boy, trying to get him in order, get him out of this inning. Squirrel Hill is up 6-2, top of the 4th in a 6-inning game. So any more runs here for Squirrel Hill, and this game might seem out of reach for Greenfield, but we saw them put up a lot of runs in that first game, so they're definitely not out of this one. That's high for ball 1. Teddy Roselot into the play. And he fouls that off. Roselot, one of the few left-handed hitters we've seen today. We did see him pitch a little bit in that first game. It's taken down for ball. And catcher throws at the second, but gets in time. It's Patel, that is, gets in time. That ball's taken high, 3-1 count here on Roselot. Ramsey in danger of loading up these bases. Braxton Jackson deck for Squirrel Hill. That ball's in there for a strike. Takes to a full count. Just 1 out though, so the runner should not be in motion. That's taken outside. 4 bases are left for Braxton Jackson. All ducks are in the pond for him. See if he can come up big for his team here. Driving some more insurance runs for Squirrel Hill. Eli's telling his team he needs a double play. Be a great way to get out of this inning for Greenfield. That's taken up high for ball 1. Eli's trying to put his team behind the plate. That's swung and missed for strike 1. You can tell that this Eli's kid, he's a team player. We like to see. Ooh, that's taken behind the plate. But no runners are going to move as it bounced perfectly to the third baseman. So no way for Patel to advance on that one. Now 2-1 count here on Jackson. Bases are loaded with 1. And he fouls that one off. That looked like a good pitch to Could really drive that one, but just couldn't get good contact on it. Pops it straight up into foul territory. It up at 2-2. Sticking up high, full count. Rams in danger of walking in a run here. Just needs to find that control. And that's a swing and a miss. He found it. 2 outs, big strikeout. Just got a lot more easier for the Greenfield team. Just need one more out, and they're out of this inning with minimal damage. Sebastian Saunders, who just pitched last inning, is now stepping up to the dish. We did see him at second base for most of the day. The ball's in the dirt. Good pickup there by Flash. Threat of the runners advancing then. Count. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Good pitch there by Ramsey. Looked like some off speed there. Tied up Saunders. Ball low. 2. Pickoff attempt, and that's get into the outfield. A run is going to come in. Bro Hill takes advantage of an errant throw by Elash. (7-2) now. Squirrel. Runner still on second and first. They did not advance. 2 outs though. And that is fouled off by Saunders. Ramsey gets a new ball. They'll get the one back to the recycled around. We'll see that ball again. Inside. Another ball in. And you walk. Bases are back to being loaded here. Potter now stepping up. He's had himself a monster day at play. In the fashion he had his clearing. See if he can beat that again with the bases loaded. He takes a big hack at that and misses. Strike 1. Ramsey just blew it right by him. Another big hack by Zapata. 0-2 count. He's really trying to do some damage. We have seen him do damage, so we know he's capable of it. Just can't seem to find it right now. That's outside for ball 1. Very close pitch there by Ramsey. That's a call you feel can go either way. But it's for a ball anyways. Up and in. 2-2 count. Zapata evens it out. That is ripped in the center field. That's going to catch the center fielder. Zapata delivers once again. Drives in 2 runners. Safe at third, and Zapata moves up to second. Another not base clearance, excuse me. Drives in 2 runs with that double. So he's having himself a monster day at the plate. He deserves an ice cream cone after this for sure. Give him whatever he wants. He deserves it. In there for strike 1. With White here up at the plate. Squirrel Hill shortstop. And that's a dribbler up. Is that going to stay fair? Foul ball. That could have been dangerous there. As a dribbler up there. Seems like he's got good speed, so he could really beat that out. Could have done a run there. That ball's in the dirt. And Saunders was already going for home, and he is safe, and Zapata moves up to third. Another run in for Squirrel Hill. Saunders was moving before that pitch was even thrown, and that ball was in the dirt, so very easy for Saunders to make it in safely. And we are going to reach the inning run limit total. I don't know how to word that, but Going to move here into the bottom of the fourth with Greenfield up. Monster inning by Squirrel Hill there. I want to call a home run. Might get some White Sox. You can't put on the ball. Yeah. See ya. There we go. See ya.
Yeah.
Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Squirrel Hill up 10-2. Saunders still on the mound. Sean White in the plate, and he takes that first one and drives it foul. Up 10-2. Squirrel Hill, they just need outs. Can't afford to walk a batter here. Make Greenfield get back in this game. Make them earn it. Just got to throw strikes.
You got it. Let's go.
And that goes behind White for first ball of the at-bat. 1-1 count. And White rips at the third base, and it gets past, knocks the third baseman. White's got himself a single. He's thinking about two, but he pulled up. Sean White with a leadoff single. Let's see what Greenfield can do with that with no outs, down by 8 runs. Exactly what Greenfield needed there. Leadoff single. It's below now steps in. Sean White's on the move. And Braxton cannot handle it behind the plate. Sean White gets in uncontested with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position now.
Yeah. I agree.
Saunders with the pickoff move, but that's going to get into center field. If White didn't slide, he could have scored there, but he does move up the before that pickoff attempt. He was already in the move. Saunders just threw a little too high for shortstop White there. Sean White's daring the catcher to throw over to the third base. He took a huge lead there when the pitch came. He was nearly halfway to home plate, but no throw over. That ball is gonna go foul. Looks like it might have found a little pocket of fair territory there, but just pulled a little bit foul. 2-1 count now for Andrew. He's played second base today and also left field. We saw him bounce around in the first game as well. Played second, some outfield, and also pitched. That ball's driven to third base. Knox can't handle it. And Pilon's going to get in with a second drop. Sean White. So score is now 10-3. Greenfield desperate to call back now. This is a good way to do so. 1 run in with no outs. Runners on. Noah Ramsey up at the we just saw pitching. He fouls the first ball off behind him. 0-1 count now. Runner hit to the shortstop. Since the runner was in motion, no way to play at second, but White does retire Ramsey at first base for 1 out. Runner does advance in the play. So Greenfield has a runner in scoring position for TJ Mihailoff now. Their first
To Teddy.
stepping and trying to do some big damage. Put Greenfield back in this game. And he takes the first pitch swinging, hits the second baseman. Can't control it, but he gets there in time, and Pilon's going home, and he is safe. So though result in an out, Greenfield does manage to get a run across. It's now 10-4, and appears in the bounce play they got the second baseman pretty good in the face. So we will step away for a minute, see if he's okay.
Run. What do you have for score?
Yeah, that went up and caught him pretty good. Here, Loman at second base is all good. We got a keeper out there. Oh, that ball came up pretty quickly. Hard to react to that, but glad to see that he's okay and can continue playing on. Back to play here now. We have Jackson Lynch stepping into the play for Greenfield. Takes in for ball 1. No runners on, 2 outs, but 2 across in this inning. Go down by 6. He fouls that off. Strike 1. Evens the count. Looks like that ball had some good downward motion. Just couldn't reach the top of that strike zone. It's up high for ball 2. That ball was ripped in the center field, and he gets down for a base hit. Jackson Lynch is on. Really roped that thing, but the outfielders were in a good position to make a play on that, but just found that pocket. So we have runner on with 1. And Johnny Elash the 4th up now, and look at this. Looks like he's going to swing back to the right side of the plate. Guess he didn't like the feeling from the left side. We saw him bat right all the first game. He's going. It's down the ball. He had a first game hitting the ball almost a 1 yard. Just came a little bit though and legged out a double. So he was going back to that right side, hoping to have the same result he did earlier. Runners on the move. Oh, that's in. That hit him. But he's got those double flaps, so he took that like a cheese. He's A-okay. 2 on now. Saunders goes over. Great sportsmanship by Saunders. Not intentional. Just control a little bit. Glad to see everyone's okay though. Now we got 2 runners on with 2 outs. Jace Tolliver steps into the dish here for Greenfield. Down by 6. That's out for a ball, and it's gone away. Runners on the move, and they are in the scoring position. So now a base hit by Tolliver can really change this game here. Make this game real interesting here. Greenfield tries to go back into this one. That's up. All two. Tolliver looks like he got some cool design on his helmet there. Just I noticed. That's an. Oh, excuse me. That's for a strike. I thought that was low end. Next, some curveball there just sneaked in there. I jumped the gun a little too early there. And that is off. Evens the count at 2. Saunders has found himself back in this count. Really battled his way back in here. Just one more good pitch here, and he can get out of this inning. Still up by 6 runs. Tolliver rips at the third base, and it can't be handled. Elish is on the move to home, throws in, and it is not going to be time. 2-run single by Tolliver. 10-6 ball game. Greenfield came into this inning down 10-2. Now found a way to have it 10-6. Great perseverance by this team. This game is far from over, people. Still have 2 innings left to play after this, so a lot can happen in that time. To sit back and see what happens. Enjoy the ride. Danny Pegger steps into the dish now. Ball 1. If I recall, he had a 2-run single earlier in the game. Maybe not 2 runs, but he drove in a run. I know that for certain. Runner's on the move. And he rips that down the third base line. That's going to be fair. This could be dangerous with the runner on the move. Tolliver's rounding third, going to home, and he's going to get in safe. Hager's thinking about third. He might get caught in a run down here, and he gets back to second in time. More clutch hitting by this team, and that's going to be another run limit. So now we'll go into the top of the 5th here. 10-7. We've got alpha ball games, folks. Do not leave your screen. Joe Block who? Pitch and change here for Greenfield as Jackson Lynch comes on the pitch. We saw him the first game earlier. If I recall, he had a pretty good inning for Greenfield. Right now he's down 2-0 count to Mira White. Squirrel Hill looking to tack on some more insurance run as we saw Greenfield creep back into that lead that Squirrel had, so they're looking to add on here. 3-0 count. This is a good start to that. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Looks like White had light in the 3-0 count there. Saw a good pitch to hit. That ball's in there. Strike. Excuse me, I must have looked at my strikes. That is strike 3. Must have looked away for a quick second. But anyways, we have one out here. Good pitch by Jackson Lynch. Coming in and immediately striking out the first guy he sees. And now we have Andrew Lohman. Left fielder and second baseman. That ball's up. 2-0 count.
Come on, Jackson.
That ball is fouled off. 2-1 count now for Andrew. Jackson Lynch looking for a shutdown inning here after they've tacked on all those runs. Get those bats back up, and that's in for a strike. Looked like a curveball there. Some sort of off speed. Got in the strike zone there. 2-2 count. That ball is hit to the second baseman. Sean White comes up with it cleanly. Throws on to Mihailov for the out. 2 down here now in the top half of the 5th inning. We'll now go to the number 9 hole hitter, Terrence Sparrow Jr. We've seen him play center field for the majority of this game here. Majority of their first game as well. The ball's fouled back. 1 count.
Yes. They have 2.
Delivery. That's shot right with the middle. Got past Lynch. And Sparrow's in. Some more hitting by both of them. We'll see Sparrow Hill and Steve Patel can do with that. With Sparrow extending this inning here. Top of the order now, so see what happens now. Sparrow on the move, and first pitch swinging, that's going to curl foul. Looks like they had a hit and run in order there. Who knows on the hit and run that with 2 out. Sparrow's trying to go all the way home. It's probably what they had in order. We just couldn't seem to get fair, could Patel. That ball shot past the shortstop into the gap. This is going to be at least a double for Patel. Let's see if Sparrow goes. He is going. The home from Ramsey. Throw from Ramsey. And he is out. What a great throw from Ramsey. A better play by Elash at the plate. No runs come across. This ball game is still 10-7. Great play there by Greenfield. Keep them down by 3 runs. They're now at the plate. See what they can do. I turned it off already.
That was
Game. As Knox Mark takes over Squirrel Hill. We saw him last game come in, bases loaded, got out of the inning, and pitched the final 2 innings for the Squirrel Hill team. Right now he's in a 3-0 count to Declan Ruffalo. The name Ruffalo, I might want to call him the Incredible Hulk. TV gets real angry and drives this thing out of here. He's in the driver's seat though with the good, and he hits it to shortstop. White comes up with it, throws on, and it's out. Good play by White. He's been making great plays all day at that shortstop position. Really neat baseball team to have a lockdown defender at shortstop, and Squirrel Hill sure seems to have that. But moving on in the order, we have Billy Nor here, or William Peck. Here's that ball was in there for a strike. Just from the inflection of that umpire there. Didn't see any signal there, but that ball is in there for a strike. Hegnar down early here, a 2 count. Knocks up delivery. He fouls it off live. So we have some chatter from the Greenfield bench trying to hype up their boy. And that ball's in there for strike 3. Good pitch by Knox. A little off-speed action there. Just swooped on in there for the strike. Knox has got himself 2 outs here now. And we'll go to the top of the lineup here. Ryan Murray, 28. I couldn't see fist bump at the catcher, and he does that with every at bat. It's a little pre-at-bat ritual there. Maybe superstitious about it. I don't know, but anyway, that ball was down and away for a 1-0 count.
We just got a couple because I missed it.
Murray drives to the second baseman, and Saunders, a great play there at second base. 1-2 inning for the Squirrel Hill team. We move it in the top of the 6th inning. Score is Squirrel Hill 10, Greenfield 7.
Have the right pitcher, and it was not Hartzell.
No umpire.
Into the top of the sixth inning here now. Knox Martsolf, who just pitched a 1-2-3 inning and steps into the plate. Looks at ball one. Ball's outside, 2-0. Jackson Lynch still on the mound for Greenfield after he had himself a very solid inning for Greenfield. Some trouble on the base pass, but nonetheless got out of it, no runs, and Knox drives this thing in the left field. He gets in with a single. Good play in left field by Andrew Lee Pilon to get that in quickly and just hold Knox to a single. With what I've seen today, though, we know for Knox is going to be on the move here. And they try to pick off to try and make sure that doesn't happen. But he's back in safely. Lynch keeping a close eye on him. And up at the plate is Teddy Rudd. He drives this one foul. It's the fifth foul ball he's hit in this game. So if we run short of baseballs, we know to blame. No, I'm just kidding. That's in the strike, 0-2 count. Lynch at 0-2 count. It's a dribbler to the second baseman. Tries to, he just goes to one for the guaranteed out. Knox moves up to second base. Runner in scoring position here now for Braxton Jackson. Seen him play a lot of positions. Pitch a little bit and played some third base. Confused me earlier. He was warming up at first, but he was just for the player who was playing first. He was playing first, but he just caught, pitched, and played third today. And he drives this one foul. A little late on that, but he drove a foul. 0-1 count. Lynch keeping a close eye on Knox there. Pitches. This is driven to the second baseman. Good play there by Sean White to take control of the thing. Throw it over to Mihailoff for the out. 2 outs here now. Knox does advance to third base there. It looks like a ball caught baseman pretty good, so we'll step away for a second while we check. Looks like Sean White is pretty good, but still doesn't lost. Sebastian Saunders steps now with a runner on third. 2 here. Runs for the Squirrel Hill team before we get to the bottom. Set himself up in a good position. That ball's low, 3-0. On deck is Derek Zapata, and I don't think I need to say his name again because you already know what he's done today. And Saunders gets on, then we could see some more runs come across with Zapata plate. Lynch does check over to third base then, keeping close eye on Knox still. Third baseman's Danny Pagar. And that is going to be ball 4. So we will see Zapata step up to the dish and see what damage he can do this time around. He clearly has to be not just a star of the game, but star of this whole day so far for the Squirrel Hill team. He's come up clutch time and time again for them. Let's see if he can do it again. Runners in motion. He drives that thing foul, and it's stuck up in the netting. That's the first seen today. Hanging over that fence. Have a little mound visit here by Lynch's teammates. Just talking about how to handle this dangerous hitter here with 2 outs. Make sure they get out of this inning just still down by 3. All right, we're back to resume play here now. Lynch wastes no time, and he swings a mission. One, Saunders in motion, and he's gonna get him with slow. Goes into the center field. The center fielder can't handle it. Knocks it in for score. Let's see what Saunders does. He's rounding third, coming home, and he is in safe. 2 runs come across on the steal attempt that wound up going into the center field. So it is now a 12-7 game, Squirrel Hill. Saunders caused some havoc on the base pass there. Gets himself in with a run. It's now a 5-run game here now. That ball is taken down low. In there for a strike. That's going to be strike 3. So damage done does come with 2 runs for Squirrel Hill. We're going in the last half of the inning now. With Squirrel Hill up 12-7.
Let's go, Ted. All we need is strikes.
We're in the final half inning of this game here. As Squirrel Hill brings Teddy Roosevelt. Not really close. We saw him in the 3rd inning, but in this situation, on to shut this game down, to leave with a dub. Sean White steps in the plate, takes strike 1. Roosevelt smiling in to his catcher, likes what he sees, and that's down low. Count. I was mentioned during the half inning, in between this inning, Squirrel holds on to this game. Every team in this day of play will go 1-1. Is determined for this tournament. Wait and see if Squirrel would hold on this lead, and we'll decide that all later, I guess. That's the ball in now. Three-one count on Sean White here. Ball's in, and he drives that thing foul. Looks like he might have a little bit for that. Maybe could have gotten a call for ball 4. Anyways, it's a 3-2 count. I'd love to see another pitch. Trying to get on desperately for this Greenfield team. That's hit to the shortstop, White. See if he makes another great play. And that bounces in the dirt. Can't control it. Sean does reach on with hit. So that's exactly what Greenfield needs. A runner on with no outs. They just even get 1 out. Chances reduce very significantly. Down by 5. Andrew Lepulon steps in. Saw him in left field recently. Pickoff attempt by Roosevelt. But White's back in safely. We saw Roosevelt use that pickoff in the earlier game. He's got a pretty good one. He tries it again, and White's taken off. Knocks it in the throw to the shortstop, and it goes into the outfield. Sean White's advancing to third base. Let's see if he goes home. He's rounding. Oh, he thought about it. But a good throw in from the center fielder. I believe that's Sparrow Jr. out there with a great throw in to hold Sean White is just staying at 3. Oh, great RBI chance for Andrew. That ball is up for ball. 1-0 count. Finally saw the first pitch of the at-bat after 2 pickoff attempts. That ball is driven into right field, and it gets down in front of the right fielder. Sean White comes in to score, and the hand drives him in. We've now got ourselves at 12. I had to pause for a second because throw it back in wasn't handled cleanly. Was waiting if Andrew try and test it, try and take second, but he held it first. But as I was saying, we got a 12-8 lead now. Coach is calling a meeting here. Telling his players to win. Infielders also, excuse me. Give them this little pep talk. Oh, they just need 3 outs here, and this game's done. Smart baseball. 2. Throwing strikes, of course. Now the players have gone back to their positions. Now Ramsey steps into the plate for Greenfield. There's a delivers. That's up the middle, and Saunders gets to it. Throws the second for the force. And he's out. Looks like it was bobbled a little bit. But the ump was a little bit in my view there. He did get the out first before he bobbled it as he tried to throw. So it will go down as fielder's choice for Noah Rand. 1 out now. DJ Elif up to the plate now. 1 out. Pick off a by Rose. But Ramsey is back in safely. I'm surprised Roselot hasn't gotten more runners out with that pickoff attempt. It looks pretty dangerous. Is driven to second baseman Saunders to White for 1. The throw over is not clean, so another fielder's choice. However, there are 2 outs. Greenfield is just now. 4. Jackson Lynch. Pitch. Type it now. He is fielding pretty nicely at the pitch. Anyways, we have a wild pitch from Roselot and base on that. So runner in scoring position. Just the pitch in. He drives this one foul. Some spectators almost in trouble there from getting hit. Thankfully, did not hit anyone. We're all good here. 1-1 count. Roselot trying to once again hit up foul. 1-2 count. Lynch is looking for that pitch to drop. Try and score that run and keep Greenfield's chances alive here. Mahaliff on the move. That ball is out for a ball, and Mahaliff will go in without a throw. He advances up to base. It gets down in front of the... Gets past him. Going to second, the run scores. And he is just going to stay at second with a double. So now we got a 12-game game with 2 outs. And Johnny Elash, the catcher steps up the plate. We'll see what side he hits from here. Look, he's going to go to the right side. Last time he was up at the D, saw him get hit by a pitch. Being a catcher, he's probably used to that by pitches, so he's standing. He's a trooper. Runner on second here. That ball's outside. Ball 1. Very close pitch there by Roselot. Just couldn't seem to find that strike zone. That ball is hit into the center. Let's see if it does drop into the gap between the left fielder. Elash would stay at one though, but does drive in a. This game not over yet, folks. Greenfield is staying alive. Now he came up with a clutch hit in his last 2-run single. Looks like we have a pinch runner here. For Elash, looks like the coaches for Greenfield are talking to each other about something. Pause and play here. Not quite too sure, but they've seemed to have figured it out. So looks like Ramsey is pinch running for Elash on first. Kickoff attempt, and he's back in safely. It seems fitting that Teddy ends this game here with a kickoff attempt. Mr. Tolliver is up and out for ball 1. Then leader for Squirrel Hill, 1 more out. Greenfield is still alive though. They've got. Ooh, that ball was rip foul. Thank God for this fencing here, or someone could have been seriously hurt. But some good hit from Greenfield, staying alive in this game. The ball's down and low in the dirt. Ramsey's going to second. He will get in without a throw. Go down as a wild pitch. 1-1 count here on Tolliver. Ramsey's, and that's a foul tip. So Ramsey will have to move to second. Looks like he probably would have gotten there safely, but the foul, it's all disregarded. So he'll have to trot back to second. 1-2 count now. Roosevelt looking for the strike in the game. Ramsey on the move again. He fouls it off again, staying alive. Tolliver's doing whatever he can to make sure this is not. He's not the last out of the game here. Steps in again. Roosevelt looks, delivers. Ramsey on the move again. That's dribbled down the first base line, and it is foul. That is 3 foul balls in a row for Tolliver. Trying to do whatever he can here. Keep the team in the game. Ramsey on the move again. He's been on the move this whole time, and that ball is away, and Ramsey will get it safely. Looked like he thought about going home, but no, he did not. Things are getting pretty exciting here. My Apple Watch is telling me my heart rate's getting up. This is a great game. There's a lot of grunts there. It's outside for ball 4, so Tolliver fights and gets on base. Greenfield lives to see another batter, and that will be Danny Hagner. He's already come up clutch once for this team. Let's see what he can do now. Down 2 with 2 runners on and 2 here in the last inning. That ball is hit. Can't get past the second baseman. A run will come in. It is now 12-11. Tolliver will not advance. We just have runners on first. And team will not go down quietly. They are just now down by 1. We have Declan Ruffalo stepping up, trying to keep passing this baton on to his teammates, as his Greenfield lineup has done successfully here. And he cranks that one foul. Watch out, people down there. Hits a tree and falls. No one's hurt. Got a couple leaves though, yeah, but that's all that was hurt in the process of that play. Just a couple leaves, so. Parents are getting intense. swing and a miss. And he's, what's the call? Tolliver stole third base. He did not slide, so that play was a lot closer than it needed to be. I was curious how Ump was going to call that one, but he got in safely. He's running first and 0-2 count on Ruffalo. That ball is hit to the shortstop. He tries to barehand it. He can't control it. A run comes in. It's 12-12. This game is all. True grit and perseverance by this Greenfield team to keep this game going. And now Billy Pegnar. We'll see what we can do now with the runner on second. First, he even walks off this game for his Greenfield team. Parent yell, it is his brother on second, so it would be very fitting that if he could drive in the winning run, it would be his brother. That sounds like something you see straight out of a movie. But we all know life is not like the movie, so I hope I did not jinx. Obviously hoping the best for these players. I got no skin in the game. Roselot's pitch is taken outside for ball one. Pegnar's on the move. Swings and misses, throws his bat. But Pegnar does advance without a throw, and so does Ruffalo. So runners on second and third now with an 0-2 count. Or excuse me, 1-1 count. Gosh, I'm getting too caught up in this emotion here. I'm losing my... Ooh, inside. Pegnar just struck out. Said it's a 1-2 count. To be fair, he probably did hear me, and I said 0-2 count, so you can blame me for that one. But anyways, it's a 1-2 count. Roslo with the pitch. Down low and in. And it's away! That's the game! You have got to be kidding me! What a game by Greenfield to battle back from 5 runs in the last inning. And they walk this game off. And they go into tomorrow's play 2-0 and most certainly have the number 1 seed. We thank you all for tuning in today, and we hope to see you tuned in tomorrow as well. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. This is my first game, but y'all might hear me more tomorrow, so we'll just have to see. God bless you all, and have a great night.
Yo, show some sportsmanship, man.